Anyway, so today we're going to talk a little bit about kind of some of the intersections between some of the stuff we went over on Monday and really, honestly, all of the pieces that we've gone over this whole month, right? We've thus far, while we've talked about the broader concepts of how we're going to beat this knee shield, what is what positionings they're strong from, and what ways they're strong from those positionings, what positionings they're weak from, and what ways they're weak from those positionings. We still have it here, relatively speaking, to kind of this is a scenario, here's what it presents us, here's how I handle it kind of approach. Today we're going to take a little bit more of well, what can we do with these components? Now that we've learned a bunch of stuff, can we reassemble it, make a Frankenstein monster technique kind of approach? So the first thing I want to talk about, though, and probably the most important thing to take away from today is where Monday's lesson and everything we've gone over tends to overlap. Now, we actually were talking about that a second ago, say we're the knee shields. Of course, Monday we talked about what if he puts this foot on my hip and he has this high knee shield. So it's not so much a thing I'm going to leg rope through, right? Not a lot of the passes that we've worked thus far are going to be super applicable right here to this. So we controlled the bottom leg, we shifted back and got low so we could trap the foot, and then we worked like an over-under. Moreover, if he kicks, as I'm going for this, he starts opening that right leg, go ahead and open, open, open. Now I go to my traditional over-under where I kind of stack this leg on my shoulder, right? Work my shoulder here, and then I'm here. We work our over-under pass. So the thing I want to start talking about today is, give me a moment. Yep. So we started, everything thus far again has been here's the static situation. And here are the ways they'll react within the confines of that static situation. But as you guys know, let's say I'm underneath of you, positions are rarely static, yes? They're moving all the time. They're always morphing and changing. So as Mike is trying to pin my knees down and do this stuff, I might be changing to this. As he's trying to pin my shin to my butt, I might be changing to this. I might be keeping this kind of mobile. The thing to understand is, go back so we're in the knee shield, is, let's say you got that regular knee shield now, okay? I'm here, as long as so if I'm here, I'm trying to smush this knee down and smash, and he's trying to open that knee up, he's going to open into the range. It's going to create the opportunities for these passes. Even honestly, sometimes let's say I'm here, so we go back to normal knee shield. I'm stuffing, and if he tries to kind of open up, really wide, keep opening up, boom. He's him going from a normal knee shield to widening that will create the window for my elbow to poke through. Likewise, guys, just as important, I'm in this over-under. I'm working for this pass. Well, we understood, or we should understand, and we talked about this on Monday, where I want this leg is up on my shoulder, right? Well, where do I not want this leg in terms of making this pass work, right? It's down low, right? The lower, if you get that to my elbow, let's say drop your calf, rather than that, drop your leg low to my elbow. Right, now it's I don't have a pass anymore, right? So we go back. So if I'm here and I'm trying to smash in and he's trying to chop that leg down, he's putting it in range. He's either, and let's say you do what you were doing the first time. So I'm here and you start trying to bring it in and so on. It's boom. Another thing worth noting, and I just want you guys to get these transitions down, really work on just this idea, because it's going to be very important with what we're going into next. Another thing that's a really stupid, simple trick that pieces this all together is you notice how he kind of started getting his knee behind me. Now, something to note is, obviously this isn't something someone would do, but let's say that knee's in front of me, is it's kick that knee through but don't do anything else. Now we're just in half guard, right? So something I can do here, he has the knee shield, even just without him doing anything. One of my stupid things I'll just do to this knee shield sometimes before I try anything to see if he'll just give me the half guard is just turn my hips and punch, right? So we're here, his knees in the way. I feel okay, give some resistance, and then I just collapse. The point is, now we put that all together, he has the knee shield in the way. So I'm trying to smush, he's trying to open it up, right? He's trying to kick open, right? He doesn't want that to happen, so he starts doing boom, right? Keep trying to defend, doing different stuff, right? The knee comes up maybe, right? From here. The point is he can't really defend this, like, as long as this shin is in front of me, it's gonna be in range of one of these three mechanisms. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. If he puts that knee behind me, he's going to give me top half guard. So what I want you guys, did you want to see any of that?
No, that's good.
I just want you guys to play through that a little bit. And here, we'll switch top and bottom. We start here, he's trying to collapse my knee, right? So I don't want that to collapse. I'm picking it up. I'm putting myself, so let's say do really slow. And as I pick that up, just kind of meet me in the middle for that shin pin. Instead of tumbling in, go low to the ankle, right? Now we're here. Okay, I don't want that to happen. Now he pummels in. Boom. I don't want that to happen, so I'm trying to like get inside. Boom. You guys see that? Like, as they are trying to get that leg back in a positioning that makes sense for them, that's mechanically sound, they're going to create openings for something. They cannot have that shin in front of me. They cannot have that shin in front of me without exposing, is that Patrick?
Yeah.
Hey Patrick, I'm sorry, I'm blind. I'm like, that's either Patrick or that's, I always make this joke and they never have a good follow-up. Like, it should be like, whoever is like the most opposite looking of Patrick person possible. Like.
You could say it was me, because I'm right here.
That's true. Where's Michael? Anyway, so again, they cannot really have that shin in front of me without exposing one of those three passes. So let's just start out playing around with those transitions. Start with the normal knee shield. They try to pick it up. They try to kick their leg free. Does everyone sort of understand the mechanics of what we're going through here? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Excellent. We'll partner up, work out for a few minutes. Let's get to it. 1, 2, 3.